Why do some people in their 70s feel stronger, sharper, and happier than ever, while others struggle with pain, loneliness, and fatigue? What if I told you that the difference often comes down to just a few key abilities? Getting older doesn't have to mean losing independence or feeling left behind. The truth is, some people stay active, mentally sharp, and socially connected well into their 80s and 90s. Others, unfortunately, start to decline far too soon. Imagine this. At 70, you wake up feeling strong, confident, and capable. You can move freely, carry your groceries, go for a walk without stopping to catch your breath, and remember small details without struggling. You enjoy time with friends, laugh often, and feel in control of your life. Now picture the opposite. You feel weak. Simple tasks like standing up or carrying a bag feel exhausting. Your balance is off. You forget things more often. You spend more time alone than you'd like. Which future do you want? Today, we're breaking down 6 things that thriving 70-year-olds can still do, and how you can too. These 6 abilities are backed by science and are some of the best predictors of long-term health, happiness, and independence. And here's the best part. If you can't do some of these yet, don't worry. I'll show you simple ways to start improving today. Let's get started. Aging well isn't just about luck. It's about maintaining key abilities that keep you independent, active, and happy. Science shows that staying physically strong, mentally engaged, and socially connected can dramatically increase your quality of life and even add years to your lifespan. Harvard Medical School has found that 3 factors, mobility, cognitive function, and social engagement, are among the strongest predictors of longevity. If you can move well, think clearly, and maintain meaningful relationships, you have a much better chance of staying healthy and independent for years to come. And it's not just about how long you live, it's about how well you live. A study from the National Institute on Aging found that maintaining strength and flexibility reduces fall risk by over 50%, which means fewer injuries, more confidence, and more freedom to do what you love. So, why does this matter for you? Because today, I'm going to walk you through 6 essential things that thriving 70-year-olds can still do. These 6 signs are backed by research, and they're some of the best indicators of your long-term health. And here's the exciting part. If you're not quite there yet, don't worry. I'll show you simple, practical ways to improve each one. Stick with me to the end, because I'll also share a quick test you can do right now to measure how well you're aging. Before we dive in, let me ask you, have you noticed any changes in your body, mind, or daily life as you've gotten older? Maybe your balance feels a little off, or your memory isn't as sharp as it used to be. If so, comment yes below. Let's start a conversation, because you're not alone in this. Now, let's get into the 6 key abilities that show you're winning at life at 70. The first sign that you're thriving at 70 is being able to get up from a chair without using your hands. Why does this matter? Leg strength isn't just about mobility. It's a direct predictor of longevity. A study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that older adults who can rise from a chair without using their hands tend to live longer and maintain their independence. Strong legs mean better balance, fewer falls, and more freedom to do the things you love. Let's look at 2 people, Tom and Bill. Tom is 72. He can stand up from a chair with ease. Because of that, he stays active, takes walks, and moves around his home comfortably. He still plays with his grandkids, runs errands without help, and enjoys his life. Bill, on the other hand, struggles to get up. He often needs to push off with his hands or lean on something for support. Because it feels difficult, he avoids movement, sits for longer periods, and his muscles weaken even more. Over time, his balance worsens, his energy drops, and daily tasks feel harder than they should. Now, you might be thinking, but I have knee pain. There's no way I can do this. That's a common concern. And here's the good news. You can improve this ability no matter where you are today. Try this simple exercise. 1. Sit in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. 2. Cross your arms over your chest. 3. Try to stand up without using your hands. 4. If it's too hard, start by doing seated leg lifts to strengthen your thighs. Do this a few times each day, and over time, your legs will get stronger, your balance will improve, and getting up will feel easier. Take a second. Try it right now. Can you stand up without using your hands? Let me know in the comments. Now, let's move on to the second key ability that shows you're thriving at 70. The second sign that you're thriving at 70 is being able to walk for 10 minutes without stopping. Why is this so important? Walking ability is one of the strongest indicators of overall health. Studies have found that your walking speed and endurance can predict your heart health, brain function, and even how long you'll live. Research from the American Heart Association shows that regular walking reduces the risk of heart disease, improves circulation, and keeps your brain sharp. Now, let's compare two women, Susan and Karen. Susan is 74. She makes a habit of walking every day, even if it's just around her neighborhood. As a result, she feels energetic, sleeps better, and stays socially engaged, whether it's walking with friends or simply getting out to run errands. Karen, on the other hand, avoids walking because it feels tiring. She spends more time sitting, which leads to weaker muscles, lower energy, and more stiffness. Over time, this makes movement even harder, and she starts to feel more isolated. Maybe you're thinking, I get out of breath too easily. I don't think I can do this. That's completely understandable. But here's the key. You don't have to start with 10 minutes. Try this. 1. Start with a 2-minute walk, even if it's just inside your home. 2. If that feels okay, add 30 seconds each day. 3. Walk at a comfortable pace and focus on consistency rather than speed. The goal is progress, not perfection. Small steps lead to big changes over time. So, can you walk for 10 minutes without stopping? Try it today and let me know how you did in the comments. And if you're enjoying this video and want more tips on staying strong, sharp, and independent as you age, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Now, let's move on to the third key ability that shows you're winning at life at 70. The third sign that you're thriving at 70 is being able to remember what you ate for breakfast yesterday. Why is this important? Memory function is one of the strongest indicators of brain health. While some forgetfulness is normal with age, significant memory loss is not inevitable. Research from Johns Hopkins University shows that diet, sleep, and mental activity all play a crucial role in keeping your brain sharp as you age. Let's take a look at two people, George and Betty. George is 70. He makes an effort to challenge his brain daily, playing word games, reading, and learning new things. He also eats brain-boosting foods like salmon, eggs, and berries. Because of this, he recalls details easily, stays engaged in conversations, and feels confident in his thinking abilities. Betty, on the other hand, doesn't prioritize mental stimulation. She spends most of her time watching TV and rarely challenges her brain. She's also inconsistent with her diet, often skipping meals or eating processed foods. Over time, she finds herself struggling to recall simple things, like where she placed her keys or what she ate for breakfast yesterday. Now, you might be wondering, isn't memory loss just a normal part of aging? That's a common belief, but the truth is, your brain can stay sharp with the right habits. Just like a muscle, it needs regular exercise to stay strong. Here's what you can do. 1. Try a daily memory challenge. Every morning, test yourself. What did you eat for breakfast yesterday? If you can't remember, start practicing by recalling small details of your day before bed. 2. Eat brain-boosting foods. Omega-3 rich foods like salmon and walnuts have been shown to support cognitive function. 3. Engage in brain activities. Play puzzles, learn a new skill, or read regularly. Anything that keeps your mind active. So, take a moment right now. Can you remember what you ate for breakfast yesterday? If you can, great. If not, don't worry. Start strengthening your memory today. Now, let's move on to the fourth key ability that shows you're winning at life at 70. The fourth sign that you're thriving at 70 is being able to balance on one leg for 10 seconds. Why is this so important? Balance isn't just about standing upright. It's a crucial predictor of longevity and overall health. A 2022 study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that adults over 70 who couldn't balance on one leg for 10 seconds were at a significantly higher risk of falls and even early death. Poor balance often leads to falls, which can cause serious injuries and long recovery times. Let's compare two men, Joe and Frank. Joe is 75. He makes time for simple balance exercises, like standing on one leg while brushing his teeth. As a result, he moves confidently, avoids falls, and stays active without fear. Frank, on the other hand, never focused on balance training. He assumes it's just a part of aging. Over time, his coordination declines, and one day he trips over a rug and fractures his hip. After that, he moves less, loses muscle strength, and struggles with everyday activities. Now, you might be thinking, I have bad balance because of past injuries. Can I really improve it? Absolutely. Balance is a skill that can be strengthened at any age. Here's how to start. 1. Try this now. Stand near a wall or a sturdy chair for support. Lift one foot slightly off the ground and hold for 10 seconds. 2. If that feels too difficult, begin by holding onto something lightly and gradually work your way up. 3. Make it a daily habit. Balance training, just a few minutes a day, can make a huge difference. So give it a try. Can you balance on one leg for 10 seconds? Let me know in the comments. Now, let's move on to the fifth key ability that shows you're winning at life at 70. The fifth sign that you're thriving at 70 is having at least 3 close friends you talk to regularly. Why does this matter? Social connection is just as important as diet and exercise when it comes to longevity. The Harvard study of adult development, one of the longest-running studies on aging, found that strong relationships are the single biggest predictor of happiness and long life. People who stay socially connected tend to be healthier, have sharper minds, and even live longer than those who are isolated. Now, let's look at two people, Mary and Ron. Mary is 76. She makes an effort to stay socially engaged, calling her friends regularly, meeting for coffee, and even joining a local group. She laughs often, shares stories, and feels deeply fulfilled. Ron, on the other hand, has slowly lost touch with his friends over the years. He spends most of his time alone, rarely reaches out, and tells himself that he's fine on his own. But deep down, he feels lonely, and over time, that isolation affects his mood, energy, and even his health. Maybe you're thinking, I'm just not a social person. That's completely okay. You don't need a huge group of friends. Even a few strong connections can make a big difference. Here's how to start. 1. Call one friend this week. Just a short conversation can brighten your mood. 2. Join a local group or activity. Whether it's a walking club, a book group, or a hobby class, being around others helps keep you engaged. 3. Reconnect with an old friend. Sometimes, a simple message can rekindle a meaningful relationship. Take a moment to think. Do you have at least 3 people you can call or meet up with? If so, cherish those connections. If not, start small today. Now, let's move on to the final key ability that shows you're winning at life at 70. The sixth and final sign that you're thriving at 70 is being able to carry a grocery bag in each hand. Why is this so important? Grip strength isn't just about opening jars or carrying groceries. It's a powerful indicator of overall strength and longevity. Research from the Mayo Clinic shows that weak grip strength is linked to higher risks of heart disease, mobility loss, and even early aging. A strong grip means stronger muscles, better coordination, and greater independence in daily life. Now, let's compare two women, Linda and Diane. Linda is 70. She makes a habit of lifting light weights, doing simple strength exercises, and staying active. As a result, she can carry her groceries, lift her suitcase, and handle everyday tasks with ease. Diane, on the other hand, avoids lifting anything heavy. Over time, her grip weakens, and soon, she struggles with basic activities, opening bottles, carrying bags, even holding onto railings for support. The weaker she gets, the more dependent she becomes on others. You might be thinking, but my hands feel weak. Can I really improve grip strength? Absolutely. Your grip can get stronger at any age. Try this. 1. Use resistance bands to work your hands and fingers. 2. Squeeze a tennis ball or stress ball for 30 seconds at a time. 3. Do light weightlifting. Even lifting soup cans can help build strength. Strong hands lead to a strong body, and a strong body means more independence and confidence in everyday life. So, here's a quick test. Can you comfortably carry a grocery bag in each hand? If not, start working on your grip today. Now, let's recap everything we've covered. Now, let's pause for a moment. Which of these 6 things can you still do? Can you get up from a chair without using your hands? Walk for 10 minutes without stopping? Balance on one leg for 10 seconds? Remember what you ate for breakfast yesterday? Do you have 3 close friends? Can you carry a grocery bag in each hand? Comment below and let me know which ones you can do. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're enjoying this video and want more tips on staying strong, sharp, and independent as you age, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. All right, now let's quickly recap the 6 signs that show you're winning at life at 70. Before you go, which of these 6 signs surprised you the most? Maybe you didn't realize how important grip strength is, or how balancing on one leg can predict longevity. Let me know in the comments. And if you're serious about staying strong, sharp, and independent as you age, check out our next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.